What a beautiful day for some Saturday Rugby League here in the Betfred Championship at a sun-drenched Boundary Park. Two of the best sides in the league about to put on a show. Third against fourth, it's Oldham against Toulouse Olympique. The French side are here, they've just arrived, looking very focused on today's game. And the big team news for Oldham is the return from suspension of Jussaume and the debut off the bench of the former Toulouse hooker, our new signing, Lowe. Here is how Sean Long's men line up today. Phoenix Lowe Tonganga A is the fullback. The two Wigan youngsters on dual registration continue on the wings. It's Jacob Douglas and Nathan Lowe this week. At centre, Ben Davis, his second game since arriving from St Helens, alongside the returning Jussaume, who'll be over on the other side. It's as you were in the halves with Josh Drinkwater and Riley Dean, and then completing the 13, we've got Gil Dudson, Tom Forber, Ted Chaplow as a front row, and Ben Forster, Matty Ashurst and Adam Milner, the starting loose forward. What that means is a bench looking like this. Pat Moran, Ryan Lannon, George Hurst and the debut man, Eloi Pellissier.
Here come Toulouse. Welcome everyone. Bright sunshine at Boundary Park. Round 10 of the Betfred Championship and two Championship heavyweights toe-to-toe. Toulouse full-time, still with big aspirations of Super League, arrive here in Oldham to take on Sean Long's Roughyeds on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Great to have you with us. We've got a debut today for a former Toulouse man as well in an Oldham shirt. Eloi Pellissier flew in Thursday night, trained Friday, and he pulls on the Oldham shirt this Saturday evening. Here come Oldham, led out by Josh Drinkwater. What a leader he has been this year, in sparkling form, and in the absence today of Jordan Turner and Matty Wilde, Drinkwater leads out Oldham to battle. Good feel around Boundary Park, and we will, before kick-off, pause in recognition of the life of Bill Minton. At 94, the club's longest serving supporter, the father, of course, of Oldham director Jim Minton, and he will leave a void in so many lives.
To remember Bill Minton. Bill, who recently passed away at age 93, was a lifelong supporter of the Roughyeds. He was an inspiration to us all. He addressed the team at the start of the 2024 season when he talked about the day he was a spectator the last time we won the championship in 1957 at Ashall, and how good that team in the 50s was. He also mentioned Wembley, and that it was his last dream to see the Roughyeds play there. Sadly, he will never see this famous club play there, but no doubt he'll be watching from up high and cheering us on next week. If you are able, please stand for a minute's applause, which will begin and end on the referee's whistle as we pay tribute to Bill Minton.
Fine recognition for a fine man. Oldham remembering Bill Minton. Welcome to you all, wherever you're tuning in from. Oldham versus Toulouse, third against fourth in the Betfred Championship, in bright sunshine on a Saturday at Boundary Park. Josh Drinkwater kicking off. Oldham going left to right towards the Rochdale Road end, and the kick-off fielded by Ollie Ashall-Bott, the Englishman wearing one at fullback for Toulouse today. First Meeting, of course, of the season between Oldham and Toulouse. And a good opportunity to see just where Oldham might be right now, ahead of that huge semi-final with Featherstone next week. Here they come, Toulouse. Through the hands they go. Joe Shorrock's another familiar name, in at 7 in the kind of navy, purpley Toulouse shirts with the white badge, white trim. Last tackle, they're up to about 35 for their own line, so it's going to have to be a decent kick from Shorrock. Goes high. It's a good starting position from the winger Nathan Lowe over there. Scored a try in his Oldham debut earlier in the season on dual registration. The two wingers today from Wigan Warriors. Jacob Douglas wearing 35 and Nathan Lowe wearing 5. And here come Oldham down the middle. We saw the first carry of the second play from Jamar Sambou since his 7-match ban. Forber feeds it to Drinkwater, and then Gil Dudson gets his first feel of the ball at the middle. Here goes Phoenix. And Oldham on the last tackle of 40 from the Toulouse line, so decent opening set. Drinkwater will kick. He arrows one high into the sunshine. It's going to cause a few problems. A really good take over on the far side. On the big winger over there. And that was Paul Ulberg who brought that one in. Paul Marcon inside him. Marcon was playing winger last time I commentated on a Toulouse game, France international. That's the pairing over there. Toulouse up to 40 here, with Ashall-Bott looking for a penalty for a high shot. Referee said that was up around the shoulder and fine. Last tackle, and they're on the 40 again, their own 40, for Shorrocks to go high. He's gone back in field. Phoenix takes half a dozen steps to his right. And then jinks back into the line. That's a much better set from Toulouse, though, and Oldham this time they're going to have to start around about 10 from their own line with Riley Dean. And then Douglas in off his right wing. Davis will take the carry, the centre. So the arm wrestle early, just swinging back to Toulouse as Ted Chaplin clatters into the line. Ted getting a good run, starting in the side. Jay not involved today as Riley Dean attacks and throws a dummy, buys the dummy, the Toulouse man. But then Lacans gets to him, second attempt. Last tackle on halfway. Drinkwater under pressure from Thomas Lacans goes high. Into this sunshine as well. It's going to cause problems for Toulouse first half. The high kicks with the sun in their eyes, but it's a good chase again, and Toulouse once more start their set about 10, 11, 12 metres from their own line. Just glancing to my right to see some of the talent not involved today. I mentioned Jay Chaplin, he's just sitting to my right with Danny Craven and Owen Farnworth and Jordan Turner. And Toulouse already now up towards halfway, so they're getting further advanced with every set, the French side. But they're kicking early, a little dab over the top, something different from Shorrocks. Phoenix is scampering back, he takes it well, but look at the chase. Toulouse are there, right on the line, and he's still jinking his Phoenix, but he's grounded inside his 10. And you just feel like Toulouse now turning the screw, just edging up the pitch every set so far. Do get in touch, as always, let us know from where you are tuning in around the world. Always good to hear from Roughyeds dotted around the globe. Drinkwater goes high on the last. Taken again, taken well by Ashall-Bott. Here come Toulouse down the middle once more. Both sides still testing each other out. Opening 5 minutes at Boundary Park. Now Toulouse looking to attack down the right side, their right, Oldham's left, in front of the Joe Raw stand. It's the last tackle, and this is the closest they've been. They're 20 out, crossfield kick from Shorrocks. It's an early tester for Douglas, who's taken it really well, Jacob Douglas. Confident claim of a high kick. Riley Dean will run it back. A big shot on him. But Toulouse on top here. You might even be able to hear some of the French instructions being barked out from the touchline beneath our commentary position. Oldham in possession. Hello to Graham in Anglesey, to Keith in Blackwater, to Arthur in Perth, Western Australia. And Ian in Shrewsbury. Drinkwater. Arrows one, but straight it goes to the Toulouse man. It's Benjamin Laguerre, in fact, over there. And Toulouse start their set from their own 40. It's been an attritional start, this. No opportunities, no breaks, but crucially no errors, no penalties. Here come Toulouse with Thomas Lacans. Stefani takes it on the angle, that's Maxime Stefani. And there's the first penalty, right on cue. Given away by Oldham. It was a late shot, I think, on Anthony Marion, the Toulouse 13, who has stayed down. And the referee goes over to him and gives the penalty from that spot. Back to Chris in Benidorm, to Kathy listening in Croatia. And Toulouse, kick for touch. Shorrocks does so, and the French side are going to have a full set from within 20 of the Oldham line. So the feels real danger signs here. Full set attacking the Oldham line. Can they stand firm? Rob Butler, the big Toulouse 17, takes it in. Anthony Marion is okay, the 13. He will take the next play, and oh, they've knocked on. Shorrocks, short ball to Lombard Belmat, and he dropped it. And Oldham are off the hook there, because that was an unforced error from Toulouse, right in front of the post. The big man just dropped it. Here goes Jamar Sambou, almost through. Can Jamar get away? Second attempt he does. But then he's brought down. That's what Oldham have been missing. Sambou brings Oldham over halfway and gets the crowd involved. Now it's with Ted Chaplow. He's lifted up. That takes some doing. Forber, Gil Dudson says, give me the ball. And then steamrolls through. Oh, there was a Toulouse hand on that. That should be 6 to go. It is. He's picked up by the winger Lowe on the far side. Oldham have got 6 from 10 out. What a chance. And listen to the Roughyeds fans as Drinkwater sends Ted Chaplow hurtling towards the post. Oldham right in front with Forber. Oh, not square. It's going to be a penalty, is it, against Oldham, this? And an unforced error. It's going to be Toulouse ball. Oh, what an opportunity has gone there. Oldham getting it wrong from their own play in front of the post. So both sides have had a set in front of the post and come up with an error. it's been a very tight opening. We've had 10 minutes, 0-0. If you're just joining us, Oldham 0, Toulouse 0. Right to Rachel in Canada, Danny in Skegness at the Rhinos Challenge with the Saddleworth under-10s. That's good to hear. Helen Dow listening in from there too. Skegness Butlins with the Saddleworth under-10s. Now where's that gone? Is there another late shot at the kicker? What's the referee going to do here? I think he's going to say no, that one was okay. The ball bounced and went into touch. It's going to be Oldham ball. Lacans stayed down, hoping for a penalty. The referee's not going to give 2 of those in a row, so it's going to be Oldham ball. But it was a good kick, single bounce, just inside the touchline and out inside the 20. So it's a very, very, very tactical game, this. Very tight, as we expected. Hi to Jen in Napoli. Hi to Helen and Big Theo listening. That's from Sarah. And a penalty. Toulouse are offside this time. And a piggyback up the pitch for Oldham. A pressure relieving penalty, you would call that. Hi Barry. Listening in. Bienvenue to our French visitors. The last time I commentated on Toulouse was in French, would you believe? It was the most brain-frying thing I've ever done. I've commentated on a couple of their games in French a few years ago. My headache's only just gone. Here come Oldham, Drinkwater over halfway. Ted Chaplow taking it on. Another good field position and another penalty, back-to-back penalties for Oldham. Well, if you're a subscriber to the theory that in rugby league it goes penalty, penalty, try, this is a good opportunity. In fact, they called for the kicking tee, so it won't be that, but it should be penalty, penalty points. Drinkwater saying we'll take the 2. Well, it's, how far are we out here? 35? Fairly central, just to the right of the post, so he should kick it, but it's not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. Hello to Nicklaus in Kings Lynn, all our regulars tuning in from around the UK and further afield. Great to be able to connect with our fans who can't get back to Oldham for the game. Profile this great and fast developing team, and we hope you can make it to Boundary Park at some point soon. It'd be great to see you. So Drinkwater for the first points of the match. Gives it a good, clean strike, and the flags go up. So Oldham strike first. Toulouse conceding the penalty, Drinkwater kicking the 2. Oldham have a slender advantage of 2 points to 0, and we play 13 minutes at Boundary Park.
Oldham with the penalty, sponsored by the Oldham RL Players Association. Number 23, Josh Drinkwater. It's Oldham 2, Toulouse Olympique 0.
Looks like a decent turnout in the Joe Royal stand, just looking at the far side. I would say 80%, 90% full. It looks good. Chaplow with the first carry back. Slow play the ball, forward goes behind Phoenix, and here's Ben Davis. Former St Helens man has knocked on. He got a massive contact, Davis, and he's put the ball down, and Toulouse celebrate. An error from Oldham's new man inside his own 20, and this is going to be an opportunity for Toulouse to hit right back here. So a good start, but the response not so good. Error from Davis. There's a massive contact on him. But Toulouse with a scrum, 20 out, and a full set to go at the Toulouse line here. Thomas Lacans. Very exciting, diminutive scrum half. Gets us underway. That's gone forward, surely. The referee's allowed play on and Toulouse are going to score. And eventually it brings it back. The touch judge gave that. The referee was playing on and the touch judge, it was definitely forward. You could see it from here. A long way forward. James Vella didn't have a good view, so he relied on his touch judge, and his touch judge did the job. And Toulouse thought they'd scored, but they haven't. It will be Oldham ball. And twice Toulouse have had a full set from in front of the post and come up with an error. So it remains 2 points to nil. And we've not seen anything by way of an offload, a clean break. We had Jamar's burst up the middle, which almost saw him scorching away. That was a good carry from Chaplow. Milner through the dummy. I think he just overrun it, so he had to, because Gill would have been in the way of the intended target. So last tackle there, just over halfway Oldham here. So really slow play again. Drinkwater's hanging back left. Where's he going to go? It's a spiral bomb over to the big winger Laguerre, far side. Takes it well. Chase is good, led by Forbert and Chaplow. And Toulouse will start on their own 20 in front of the posts. 17 gone, 2-0. Just Drinkwater's penalty, the only points on the board. They had some good wins this season, have Toulouse. A couple of eye-catching defeats as well. Here they come, they're 40 out from the Oldham line. Dudson's got to get there, and he does. Just Joe Cater went through. So last tackle, Marion. Shorrock's reverse kick. Can Ashall-Bott get there? He jumps. It was almost like a dummy jump. He didn't go for the ball. A good take from Phoenix. And Oldham will start again. Yeah, those defeats I mentioned from Toulouse came away at Doncaster and at home against Widnes. Two recent opponents for Oldham, of course. The victory, the narrow win at Doncaster last week. Sean Long's saying to me during the week, they're a good side, Doncaster. Well, they beat Toulouse. But wins have come as well, thick and fast. York, Hunslet, Bradford, Featherstone, Sheffield and Halifax, the teams to be beaten by Toulouse, so they're a good team. Here's Ben Davies with a bit of room. Gives it straight to his winger. And Douglas with nowhere to go. Last tackle, they're not yet out of their own half. Riley Dean's going to have to rush a kick-off. Goes low, just skims one along the ground. Is that going to sit up in goal, or is he going to go too deep? It's too deep from Riley. That was almost perfect. And Tom Forber out there just telling everyone to calm down. Did seem a bit of rush, a bit of panic there. It's a 20 tap for Toulouse and then a full set of 6. And still we await our first try. Now then, that's gone to ground. Who's going to get there? It's going to be Toulouse ball. Referee's going to let this one go, I think. It went backwards anyway. So it should be play on, and it is play on as the sun reappears. Bright sunshine. 26 degrees when I left the house today. And here come Toulouse once more. The Roughyeds beat Toulouse for the last time in 2017. There's only been 3 games since then, but Toulouse have won them all. And here they come with Lacans stepping inside Ben Forster. Oh, he's stayed down. I think he's hurt, Thomas Lacan. Shorrock's on the last tackle, goes cross field. Can Lowe get there? He watched it out of the sky, the Wigan man. Oh no, and he's in touch. Toulouse have got to him quick. I think he lost his bearings there. He's been escorted into touch, Nathan Lowe, inside his own 20, so another big opportunity this for Toulouse. So the third time that Oldham have got a full set. Toulouse have got a full set on the Oldham line. And I think Sean Long has seen enough. I think he's going to start making some changes. Ryan Lannon, I think, is going to be the first. I will confirm the teams in just a moment. Let's see if Oldham can keep Toulouse out here. They're going to run the first down the middle with Lombard, Belmar. They're almost on the line here, Toulouse. Marion. Change of direction. Oh, he's in a cul-de-sac there. Eventually gets rid of it. Shorrocks promotes, and then they're coming back again this way. Well, that was all off the cuff from the French side. Oldham fans trying to inspire the side to keep Toulouse at bay here. It's got a bit jittery and nervy in the stands at the moment. Marion again, wearing 13. Shorrocks. Jamar came flying out the line, and so did Nathan Lowe, and he's done well. The pair of them wrapped up the danger here. Toulouse still 20 away. Shorrocks looking to dance through on his own. And it's the last tackle, right side, 10 metres from the Oldham line. What will they do? It's Tom Lacans. He's going to kick from right to left for the corner. Davis rises highest, and he's happy enough just to tap it behind. So Oldham do defend their line, but they will now have to drop out. And there's another set on the way. Oldham lead 2-0. It's tight, this, really tight. Start of a big 3 home games. Featherstone in the semi-final next Sunday. Halifax after that. That's a really long drop out from Drinkwater. Tom Alacana to take it on the Toulouse 40. But the carry is a strong one from Rob Butler. And the Rory now within the Oldham 40. Marion takes it on. Waiting for the arrival of Lombard Belmar. He's had a good start, the big Toulouse number 8. Back inside on the reverse to the fullback, Ashall-Bott, that's good. Lacans takes it on half through. Dean just about gets there. Forster helps him out, but this is danger. Marion, Dean's got to get to him, he does. Right in front of the post here. Toulouse coming back left with Thomas Lacans. Throws a big dummy Lacans, and then he's dancing towards the line. He's almost there, last tackle. He's the danger man at the moment, Lacans. Marion on the last. Picked up by Shorrocks. Oh, it's going to be Toulouse ball, and they will score. Little grubber kick through on the last. Pops up perfectly. And it's Mathieu Jussaume to give Toulouse a 4-0 lead. A 4-2 lead, I beg your pardon, with a kick to come. So a kick on the last after the Oldham drop out. And Toulouse finally get over. It's right in front of the post. So you would think this will be 6 points to 2 to the French side. So Shorrocks right in front with his first kick at goal to give Toulouse a 6-2 lead. And Oldham yet haven't had an opportunity at the right end of the field.
And the try converted for Toulouse will be number 7, Joe Shorrocks. Is Oldham 2, Toulouse will be 6. And interchange for Oldham. Leading through number 8, Gil Hudson. And number 37, Ryan Lannon.
Drinkwater will restart. Gil Dudson is off, by the way. What's that for Ryan Lannon? Yeah, Lannon on. Gil off. That's the first change. And I think Pat Moran is going to be next. He's stripped and ready, Pat. Oldham need to get going here. Not done a lot wrong so far, but not really had the opportunity to throw the ball about and be as expansive as we know this side can be. Ashall-Bott joining the line. Former York man, Marion, Shorrocks. Last tackle, they're just inside the Oldham half, Toulouse. It's going to be Shorrocks again to go high. Nathan Lowe's under it. Good position and then jinked back, but they're under so much pressure. Oldham at the moment. He's going to be put behind his own sticks here, the winger. Well, he fielded the kick a good 10 metres out from the goal line and he's ended up behind it. That's the strength of this Toulouse team. Drinkwater's going to have to drop out once again. It's almost incessant Toulouse pressure, this. Pat Moran's ready. George Hurst is ready. A double change on the way. Just glancing around at some of the talent not out there. I mentioned the likes of Jay Chaplow, Danny Craven, Jordan Turner, Owen Farnworth, Jack Johnson in the stands to my right. Down there on the bench we've got Mo Agoro, Logan Ashley, Kieran Dixon, Brad Gallagher, Elijah Taylor, all here in tracksuits today. Here's Lacan. Nice ball to Ruben Rennie. Left centre wearing number 3. Toulouse fancy another try here. It's with Marion. Little stutter step and a flat ball taken on by Butler. Marion is the dummy half once again. Short ball and a knock on. And Oldham survived that one. A handling error by Toulouse right under the post. If he takes that, then it's a try. You can probably hear the French coaching staff barking their instructions down there, very, very vocal. They're going to make a change. Looks like James Roumanos is going to come on. The stadium clock is showing 28 minutes, but that kind of rolls through, so we won't be on that yet. So the double change is Pat Moran on for Adam Milner. That's a change we're seeing quite early in most games. And then it's George Hurst for Ted Chaplow. So what does that leave us up the front? Is that Hurst and Ryan Lannon in the props? Ashurst and Forster second row, I think, now. Forber. Here goes George with the first carry. Oldham need a spark of some description. Oh no, George has stayed down here. He's hurt. First carry of the game and he stayed down. He's going to get up and play the ball and then he'll... I think it's a head contact. Yeah, it's a head injury. And immediately the medical staff on. High kick taken by Paul Ulberg and run back by Ashall-Bott. It's only 6-2, but it just feels like Toulouse in complete control of this game. The referee's going to call time off here. There's another injury. There's a few walking wounded out there at the moment. George Hurst is still receiving treatment.
And interchange for Toulouse Olympique. In the field number 8, Lambert Belmas. And number 10, James Roumanos.
So a good chance to check back on your messages. Hi Sarah, tell the boys keep it up. I will do, I'll pop down and tell them to keep it up. loving the commentary. That's Emily, Ash, Helen and Sarah. Enjoying the Prosecco in Skegness. Very nice. JT does have a slight injury, we're told. That's why he's not out there today. Thanks, Chris and Heather, for your message. And a few of our friends from Toulouse joining us for commentary as well. You are most welcome. A club I've enjoyed working for in the past, Toulouse. Some good people there. You're very welcome here at Boundary Park this afternoon. You're not missing anything, by the way. George Hurst is still receiving treatment. It is a head knock. He's being treated in back play. I'm pretty sure he'll have to come straight off, unless it's just a cut. He literally been on the field 30 seconds. That was his first carry. And he stayed down. He got a whack. So who we got left on the bench? Well, the only unused sub, Lewis Baxter, I think. Well, he's the 18th man, in fact, Lewis Baxter. No, it's Eloi Pellissier, the new man, is the only unused sub. Then we've got the 18th man, Lewis Baxter, who's actually warming up at the moment. Thank you, Luca, for your message. Pleasure to bring you the coverage. And I agree. The more exposure and coverage like this we can offer, then that is the way to grow the game. I completely agree with you, Lucas. That's why we're proud to do what we do here. You're still not missed anything. George Hurst is being treated. Phoenix in back play is tying his shoelaces. And a few Oldham fans on the far side deciding it's a good opportunity to go for a drink. Don't blame them. Baking hot day today. So some bandaging going around the head of George Hurst. I mean, he's going to be okay, it's just whether he has to come off for a head injury assessment or not. Which I assume is why 18th man Lewis Baxter has started a little warm-up. Get your boots on, George, says Wayne. My boots are normally in the car boot, actually. But I got public transport today, so I've not got them with me. Got the long tram up from South Manchester to into Oldham, and then walked across the Boundary Park in the sunshine. That was my route to the game today. Not that any of you asked. You still not missed anything. George Hurst is being assessed on the field. I'm sure he's going to have to go off. No, they say he's all right. They've assessed him on the field, he's going to play on. So it must just have been a cut. The doctor and physio both been on. So he's got a big white bandage, as George, round his head, but he's all right. Clearly no concern there, so that's good news. And we're back underway with the try scorer, Mathieu Jussaume. Marion, Keita, and then Shorrocks. It's Mathieu Jussaume again. Oldham just need to keep Toulouse at bay here, knowing they'll get a chance in this game. Stay in the contest. Shorrocks slips and goes to ground. We're going to see Eloi Pellissier on debut. He's stripped off, ready to go. He's promised excitement. It's last tackle. Toulouse go high. Lacans. Oh, it's a fiendish kick. Toulouse man is taken. No, the referee says play on. He went to ground, Ruben Rennie. The referee says that was okay. So Oldham have the ball back with PLT. But again, they just can't find a way through. It's going to be hooker for hooker. Forbert is off. And here is Eloi Pellissier for debut.
34, Tom Forbert. And coming in his place, please welcome number 40, Eloi Pellissier.
France international, Eloi. And he said he'll run from dummy half at every opportunity, and he scampers away already. That was his second touch of the ball. Passed the first one and then went for a sprint second time. Last tackle. Riley Dean drilling for the touchline here. Picked up and then again slipping is Paul Ulberg. Well, it's been heavily watered, the pitch today. The sprinklers have been on all day. And quite a few players are losing their footing. Toulouse have made a change as well. And they have the ball back. Rob Butler is the man off. And Joe Bretherton. A very long-serving Toulouse player now is Joe. Here's Marion. Here they come. Shorex, big gap there. Feeding to the far side. Here they come. With Benjamin Laguerre kicking in field. Toulouse are going to score. Winning the chase is Ollie Ashall-Bott. Referee says he was onside and awards the try. And Toulouse extend their lead. 10 tries to 2. That was just a break down the right and a kick back in field, and the fullback won the chase. Oldham exposed there. The Toulouse lead now is 10-2 with a kick to come. And it's been a very, very strong half from Toulouse. Oldham have been under pressure right from the off here, and the scoreboard reflects that. 10-2 with a kick to come. The kick's just to the right of the post. This should be another 2 on the scoreboard, with 7 minutes to go until the break. Shorex has kicked 1 from 1. And this is around about 6-7 metres to the right of the post. Shouldn't pose too much of a problem, and it doesn't. The flags go up. And it's 12 points to 2. Now, can Oldham get going? Now then, that's bouncing everywhere. Oldham have picked it up from the restart here. Wow. It bounced fiendishly backwards. Here come Oldham. They've picked it up, and then right in front of the post, it's George Hurst. Can Oldham hit right back? That would get the crowd going. That would get the team going. It's Pelissier under the sticks. Will he go on his... Oh no, he flings it back to Riley Dean. Throws a dummy. Then goes back all the way to Drinkwater, right in front of the post. There's nothing on here for Drinkwater. And eventually he's carried back 10 metres. Pelissier. Moran. Lannon. Oldham looking for a response. Trailing 12-2, last few minutes of the first half. That would be a springboard for the second half. Pelissier slips, but gets the ball away. Dean kicks one through. Well, Forster couldn't get there. He might have been blocked off, but Toulouse sweep it up anyway. And that was early in the tackle count. That wasn't even the last tackle when Dean put that kick in. Oldham going big in the tackle now, looking to get the ball back. Will they get another chance before the break? A try before half-time would set us up perfectly for the second half. Moran. Penalty to lose. Oldham are offside. So that spell of pressure comes to nothing. Oh, that's not going out. big mistake from Toulouse. They haven't made touch, and Ben Davies takes it. Sliced it badly, Shorrocks. What a let-off. Oldham could have been defending their line here. They're back in possession on halfway with Pat Moran. Who can unlock this game for Oldham, you wonder? It's been so strong and calculated from Toulouse. Can Oldham find a way just to break this game up? Maybe this man, PLT, Ashurst, charging down the left to within 10, in front of the Joe Royal stand, Oldham, with Jamar Sambu, flings it in to Drinkwater, running the line, left to right, Riley takes it on, now then PLT, this is where he's dangerous, dummying, he's just short. Another half a yard and he was over. It's the last tackle, that's what Oldham can do. Pelissier trying to buy one himself. I don't think that was the time for Eloi. But they've turned it over right in the corner here, Oldham. That was the best spell of the game from Sean Long's men. A good few minutes this for Oldham. Ben Davies is hurt, he put in a big contact there. Thomas Lacans hurt as well. Ben Forster trying to get Oldham going. Is there an Oldham response before the break? Need to get the ball first, but Toulouse inside their own 10 here. In fact, Ben Davies is coming off here. It's a head injury assessment. Ben Davies has been taken off, and Oldham haven't yet made the change. So Tom Forber back. He's going to play centre now until that head injury assessment. But Ben Davies was just brought off the field and there was no replacement ready. Here are Toulouse, Bretherton. They don't look ruffled, the French side. Bit of pressure on the line, and here they come again. It's Bretherton down the middle, offloading, that's good. They're up and over halfway, last tackle. Marion, you're going to run it. Shorrocks, kicked back in field by Macon, taken well by Jacob Douglas. And it remained, well, that was a messy play of the ball. There was no hooker, I don't think. Oldham need to steady the ship here. Pelissier wasn't there, he was in back play, still not back. Eventually the Frenchman gets back into position. Pelissier. Last 2 minutes of the half. Oldham 2, Toulouse 12. And the closest really Oldham have got to a try was that little burst by PLT we've just had. Drinkwater kicking on the last one really deep. Taken in the sunshine by Ollie Ashall-Bott. And Toulouse again. Oldham haven't really laid a glove on Toulouse first half. That'll be the concern, I think, more than the 12-2. How is this going to change? How is this going to turn in Oldham's favour? Lacan. Here comes the dangerous Ruben Rennie. Left centre for Toulouse. Marion Lowe around the ankles of Lacan, but he takes it well. Shorrocks, no look pass. The try scorer, the first try scorer, Mathieu Jussaume, takes it on. 30 away Toulouse with Marion again. He's had a good game. Brings in Rennie, breaks the tackle, still going. Well, Anthony Marion's everywhere. Here he is again. It's 2-on-1 on, reaching in. He had to. It's a knock on by Oldham, but if he doesn't do that, Jacob Douglas. "90 seconds to go. And it's going to be one last full set on the Oldham line. Oldham could really do without conceding another here before the break. It's been Toulouse's half already, but it could do without not getting any worse. Marion, right from the scrum. Shorrocks, here come Toulouse again. Oh, they look so dangerous, so close to the line. Marion, they're 5 away with a full set to go at. Shorrocks, dummying. Oh, Brotherton was there, he didn't use him. They're right under the sticks here, the French side, leading 12-2. And is the referee going to say that's half-time? He is, so Oldham off the hook there. Saved by the bell. A dominant first half from Toulouse. 2 tries to the French side. Jussaume and Ashall-Bott. Just the Josh Drinkwater penalty for Oldham. We'll be back with the second half, with Toulouse Olympique leading Oldham by 12 points to 2. The teams back out for the second half. Can Oldham find something? Toulouse on top and proving very difficult to break down, leading 12-2, 2 tries to 0. Just a delay because George Hurst wasn't quite ready. Here he comes. Took a big bang in the first half, but he's back out ready to go, George. The Oldham bench, by the way, for the second half is Forber, Chaplow, Dudson and Milner. Everyone else is out there. As Ashall-Bott goes cross-field, and it's Oldham having to deal with the sunshine second half.
Assessment interchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 34, Tom Forber, and returning number 38, Ben Davis.
Ben Davis is back from his head injury assessment, that's the good news, so Forber is back off, as I just mentioned. It's first possession to Oldham second half. Pelissier, the new man, feeding Ashurst. And then Lannan, who started on the bench, but he's out there in the front row now, this big Toulouse pack. Oldham on the last, still in their own half here. Dean's going to kick from 40, goes long. And Toulouse have the ball back. Beautiful day in Oldham today, but a little bit subdued in here just because Oldham have been on the back foot for so long. Marion. And then Joe Brotherton takes it on. What a servant he's been to Toulouse since making the move from the UK. Now Riley Dean is hurt. He's stayed down. I think he's all right. Oh, Lacans with a great break. Needs support. Gets the offload away. Ball on all tackle, but he brushes it off him. Forster went for Marion. Marion got away, and then he puts in the kick. Marcon has taken it, and then he's lost it forward. Jussaume picked it out. Paul Marcon took the kick, but he looked to get the ball away and lost it forward, and Oldham survive. But that's all they're doing at the moment. Oldham surviving here. Toulouse on the front foot, 12 points to 2. Mathieu Jussaume and Ashall-Bott, the try scorers in the first half. Here come Oldham from the scrum, it's Davis. But once again, the set starts on the Oldham 20. Pelissier. It's a high one to take for George Hurst. He's a big guy, but not that big, but he took it. Pelissier again. Arriving from Pierre Baroudas in the French Championship, a good level. And he's been playing because their season ended in the playoffs last week, and here he is a week later. So there's no Russell, there shouldn't be. Oh, and Jamar's lost it. Here come Toulouse. Macon, this could be danger. Oh, and it's lost backwards. Now, who's the first knock on? Is it going to be Toulouse ball? Or is it going to be Oldham ball? What's the referee saying here, Mr. Vella? A couple of ways he could go with this. Toulouse are confident it's their ball. I think they're bringing it back to Jamar's error, I think. It's going to be Toulouse ball. There's an error each, and he'll revert to the first one. Well, James Vella. Toulouse ball. On the Oldham 30 here. Marion. Could have been forward. Lacans throwing another dummy. He's had a good game, Thomas. Wrapped up by Forster. Bretherton again. Hurst went for him low and missed. Oh, but there's an injury, and maybe he didn't miss. I think that's hurt Joe Bretherton, who plays the ball and goes back down. But here they come again. James Romanos, the big number 10 off the bench. They're right in front of the post here. Is their try number 3 for Toulouse. Marion, Lacans left side. It's poor, it's knocked on. Taken on the second, third bounce by Ulberg. And slipping out of his hands, Oldham will get the ball back. Second half hasn't got going yet. Moran, here come Oldham. PLT, that was slick. Davis tapped as he tried to step inside. That was more fluid from Oldham. Can they start to get some combinations going? Ben Forster takes Oldham over halfway, and the fans find their voice in the sunshine of the Joe Royal stand. Pelissier. Moran, flat ball to Lannon, wearing 37. The new man from Widnes. It's the last tackle. What can Oldham do here? Drinkwater puts one up for Sambu to chase. Oh, he's just about got hold of it, Mathieu Laguerre. It was slipping out, but he kept it in. It was a good claim in the end. A better end to the set, though. Toulouse having to start from 10 out. And who knows, if Oldham can find a way through this stubborn Toulouse defence, this could change very quickly. But they've got to hang in there first, because Toulouse continuing to threaten. Lacans. Shorrocks goes long. Phoenix, you could probably hear him, made a big call for the ball because Nathan Lowe was flying it off his wing, wanting to claim it. PLT pulled rank there, and here he is in possession. Phoenix. Is he the man to spark Oldham into life here? That was Jacob Douglas in off his wing, just slipping, the Wigan Warrior. Moran takes a big shot off Joe Bretherton. Couple to go this set. Pelissier changes direction to George Hurst. Strong carry from George. Gets Oldham to within 20. It's the last tackle. They're in front of the post though. 20 out. Pelissier goes right. Riley Dean floats the ball. Now then, Douglas back inside. It's missed. Can Davis get there? No. But there is a repeat set. Toulouse will drop out, and Oldham, for the first time, have some pressure on the Toulouse line. That's more like it. Oh, they've gone short, Toulouse. They might get the ball back here. Have Toulouse got the ball back? I think they have. Wow. Well, just when we thought a bit of pressure on the line, Toulouse went short and won the contest and have the ball. That's a bold, bold play from Sylvain Houlès' team. Lacans tries to scamper away from dummy half and slips. A lot of players doing that. Then we're going to see Baptiste Rodriguez wearing 14, replacement hooker for Toulouse. So he'll be on maybe for Marion, or Marion could move to 13. And Joe Cater could come off, we'll see. On last tackle, they found the ground here, it's a good kick. A couple of bounces and then picked up by Douglas. Oh, what a shame that Oldham couldn't recover the ball from that short kick-off. Oh, what a chance that would have been. Another big shot. Oldham appealing for a penalty. He's gone in massive there as Bretherton again. Here's Jamar. Sambou down the middle. Can he start to get a grip? He's lost the ball. What's the two in the tackle? What's the ref going to say here? Oh, he stayed down as well. Is Sambou hurt? What's the referee going to do with this? First of all, is Jamar Sambou okay? This is the last thing that Oldham need, is an injury to Jamar Sambou on his return. He's holding his right knee. Remember, Jordan Turner is out. Sambou is back in. Ian Thornley is out for the season. Jamar Sambou needs to be fit and firing, and he's in pain on the floor. He'll get to his feet, and then we'll see. He's hopping around. That's a good sign. He clearly wants to carry on. Now, Josh Drinkwater's got the ball. The referee hasn't made a decision here, has he? Jamar, oh dear, he's gone back down, he's in trouble. He wants to carry on, Jamar, but he's in pain. Oh dear, he's going to have to come off. It's an injury to Jamar Sambou. Well, if you made a list of players, I think you won't want to lose today. Josh Drinkwater would be high on it, but so would this guy. And Jamar Sambou is being carried off the field. And with the semi-final against Featherstone next weekend, this is an awful sight. He got up, he bounced around, he tried to carry on, but he's not able to continue. And that's a hammer blow for Oldham, not just this week, but for the weeks to come. A 7-match absence for Jamar Sambou, and 52 minutes into his return, he's carried off in a lot of pain here. And this is awful. Our thoughts are with him. He's just coming past us now down the tunnel, being carried by John Davis, our kit man, and Lewis Baxter, our 18th man. And he's gone down the tunnel, Jamar Sambou. And let's hope that's not as bad as it looks. Oldham have got the ball back. That's the good news. High hanging kick and a chase. Let's see how we reorganise after that. Who's going to be left? Is George Hurst going to go centre now, I wonder? Toulouse have made that change I was talking about a few minutes ago, and it is Marion who's come off. Now then, this has gone loose. Can Oldham pounce on the loose ball? Toulouse have got it back. Who's got the ball here? I think Toulouse have. Referee's going to say play on, is he? No, knock on. Knock on by who? Looks like a Toulouse ball, James Vella is saying. Knock on, first of all, by Oldham. Well, a lot of the atmosphere's gone out of this ground after that injury to Jamar Sambou. As I mentioned, the injury list, blimey. You don't want to keep going on about it. Jordan Turner could well be absent next weekend for the semi. Ian Thornley's out for the season. Ben O'Keefe is injured. You're just wondering what the centre options are here. And Oldham are offside, and the fans are getting restless on the far side with the official. So Toulouse penalty. There's a lot of frustration in this ground right now. Still 12-2, as it was at half-time, if you're just joining us. Toulouse with the 2 tries of the game. Ashall-Bott. Can Toulouse find a third try, which would probably take this away from Oldham today? Lacans. In off his flank is Maxime Stefani, the second row. Here's the replacement hooker, Baptiste Rodriguez. In front of the post, Toulouse. Romanos. Strong carry of the ball. They're a couple of metres short under the post. They can almost taste another try, Toulouse. Shorrocks, Paul Macon. Can Benjamin Laguerre get there? Oldham stifle his progress. It's the last tackle. They're right in the right corner. Shorrocks going to kick for the post. Oldham have let it go, and Phoenix reacts and prods it behind. It's a dropout, but it could have been much worse. I think Toulouse know here, if they can find a try, they'll be taking the 2 points back to France. While it remains 12-2 or better, Oldham have a shot here. But Jamar Sambou has gone. He is injured, having only just returned. Restart goes to ground, and here come Toulouse. Gil Dudson's going to come on. Oldham on the ropes, but not down yet. Romanos. We're going to see Gil Dudson. Pelissier in the tackle with Chaplow. They're going left. Lacans with that step. Lacans, oh, Thomas Lacans. Wonderful individual try. 3 steps off his left, and Thomas Lacans under the post. That'll be a 6-pointer, and that could take it away from Oldham. 16-2 with a kick to come.
Try scorer on Toulouse and Oldham, number 25, Thomas Lacans.
Third try, it will be converted. It's right under the sticks. It's going to be 18-2 with 22 minutes to go. Gil Dudson is on, Ryan Lannon is off. kick's good. It's gone onto the roof of the stands. And Toulouse lead 3 tries to 0 and 18 points to 2.
It's Oldham 2, Toulouse on peak 18. And an interchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 37, Ryan Lamb, and coming on number 8, Jussaume.
Toulouse back in possession again. Oh, and Laguerre's away again. He's taking on Hurst. He's got men inside. Ashall-Bott takes it on and Toulouse have another. Right from the restart, they're running riot now. George Hurst filling in at centre. Didn't have the pace to keep up with Laguerre, and Ashall-Bott's got his second. Shorrock's right in front, makes no mistake. 4 from 4 from his boot. And it's 24 points to 2.
It's Oldham 2, Toulouse on peak 24. Exchange for Toulouse on peak, leaving the field number 15, Joe Cater, and coming on number 20, Greg Richards. And an exchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 16, Pat Moran, and returning to the 13, Adam Milner.
So Milner back out for Oldham. He replaces Pat Moran. 24 points to 2 into the last quarter of the game. Toulouse are hungry for more here. Jamar Sambou is back out, by the way. He's sitting on the bench with a huge ice pack about to be strapped to the injury. It's a long Toulouse kick and taken by Nathan Lowe. Tom Forber's going to be reintroduced as well. So Pelissier off, Forber back on. Drinkwater, here's Phoenix. George Hurst is playing left centre now. High kick on the last, Ashall-Bott does well, diving forward, takes it, gives it to Paul Ullberg. It's all Toulouse once again in possession up to their 40. High kick. Lowe is under it, gives it to PLT. Riley Dean, Davis. Drinkwater. There's Phoenix. Good sliding Toulouse defence. Drinkwater again. George Hurst popping up. Players out of position here for Oldham. Last tackle, they're 40 away. Forber gives it to Drinkwater, just goes high. Lowe is after it, but it's a comfortable claim for Benjamin Laguerre. And he sets off again. Here's Bretherton. Fizzed right to left by Baptiste Rodriguez. Ullberg has it right on halfway. They're going left again, Toulouse here, breaking the tackle, but no way through. It's the last tackle. Shorrocks is coming towards Laguerre. Marcon is outside him. Laguerre takes it. Was he taken in the air? No, it's Oldham ball, says the referee. Here's Hurst. Drinkwater, 24-2, the in-stadium scoreboard is 67 minutes, so they'll be a bit longer than that. Forber, Milner, Riley Dean, Phoenix is away, here we go. PLT with a break, Davis on his right shoulder, still with Phoenix, waits. Oh, the sliding defence is good, Douglas is hit, he couldn't get over, and it spilled over a little bit. Oldham players weren't happy with that. The fans certainly weren't either. Now then, is there going to be a card of some description? The fans on the far side think that that was a try stopper illegally. It was far into the pitch, so my view of that wasn't great, I'm afraid. So the referee's going to talk to his touch judge. Now, is he going to make a decision here? It looks like Oldham were going to get a try there. PLT's break. Now he's calling the captains in. It's Josh Drinkwater and Paul Marcon. So that'll be, I'm sure, just telling players not to get involved, not to react. I wonder if there's going to be any action for the infringement. It's going to be Oldham ball. It was Jacob Douglas who took the hit under the Joe Royal stand. That's got the crowd back involved, if nothing else. Is that going to be it? Well, that's it. Just a penalty. High shot, the referee has indicated here. So Oldham have the ball anyway. Drinkwater, here come Oldham. Is there a try for Sean Long's men? Chaplow. Drinkwater. Dean takes it one-handed. Drinkwater again. But there's just no way through this Toulouse defence. Milner. Almost over, just to the left of the post here. Ashurst to score! Oldham are in! Matty Ashurst timed his run and Oldham scored to the left of the post. 24-6 with a kick to come. 14 minutes to go.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Netpar, number 11, Matty Ashurst.
That's more like it. Good spell of pressure on the line from Oldham. And first, Roughyeds try the game. Drinkwater with the kick, just to the left of the post. Oh, he just about kicked it. He set it off to the left of the post. Looked like it was going to miss and then curled in. Oldham 8, Toulouse 24. Can Oldham at least finish strong?
Sponsored by the Oldham RLFC Association, number 23, Josh Drinkwater.
Toulouse have made a double change during that. Romanos and Bretherton are off. 13 minutes to go for Oldham to finish strongly ahead of next weekend. Thanks for all the messages today. I'm sure it's been a tough listen, tough bringing you commentary of such a dominant Toulouse performance this, where Oldham have really struggled to get on the ball and make much of an impact. But hello to all of you listening, and thanks for all your comments. Riley Dean gives it to Chaplow off the restart. Thanks for your message, Wayne. Thanks, Creative Candy. Thanks for the feedback. Thank you, Jen, as well. Appreciating the commentary. Don't forget, it's a free service that we offer this for fans who can't make it. So comments like yours, Jack Fire, I don't know why you just come on and say that. What's the point? If you don't like the commentary, don't listen to it. It's a free service. Just switch us off. Doesn't affect my day either way. Here come Oldham. PLT. Dancing around. This is much better from Oldham. Little Shaw, it's gone to ground and it's picked up on the second bounce over on the far side by Ruben Rene. PLT's trying to make things happen. And that one didn't quite land. It's another Oldham man down. Is that Ben Forster? He's receiving treatment over on the far side. There's another stoppage in play. Well, a positive finish here from Oldham would be another score, I would say. A bit of possession and no more injuries. And then reset and regroup, ready for a huge meeting with Featherstone in the semi-finals next weekend. Oldham walking wounded at the moment, doing it tough. Another key injury today, if you're joining us late, Jamar Sambou. Back in at the perfect time after Jordan Turner, the captain, picked up an injury. But Jamar has got off and I'm just glancing down, I thought it was his knee, it's actually his thigh. He's got ice around his left thigh. So I wonder if he's torn something in his thigh. Anyway, Toulouse have possession. And here they come with Thomas Lacans, arguably their best player. The French side will want another try, I'm sure. 4 tries to 1 in Toulouse's favour. It's the last tackle they've knocked on, I think. Oh, they've got a penalty. Penalty on the last tackle. Well, I can't see from here if it was Gill. I think Gill, he's saying. Ben Forster and Gil Dudson were the 2 men in the tackle. I think it's gone against Dudson. We're going to see Ryan Lannon back on. So Toulouse with a penalty. Oh, and they've been marched 10. I think Gil Dudson's spoken out of turn there. I think it's gone forward 10 for dissent, and that's unforgivable. Could have been a forward pass. Touch judge hasn't given it. You can feel the frustration around Boundary Park today. 5 to go officially, so there's probably 8 to go on the rolling timer. They're right under the post here. Well, the posts are wobbling all over the place as Greg Richards tries to crash over. Shifted back to Thomas Lacans, fires one in. Dudson's gone high. I think Dudson's lost his head here. He's given away 2 penalties in a row. He's frustrated Gil Dudson. He's taken the Toulouse man high. Well, Ryan Lannon's coming off. It might not be coming on, I should say. It might not be a bad idea to take Gil Dudson off here. He's conceded 2 penalties in a row, and he's clearly very, very frustrated. The referee talking to the captain, Drinkwater. Well, it's a penalty right in front. I'm not sure they're interested in the 2 Toulouse. They're going to tap. And here they come again with Lambert Belmar. Again, it's Rodriguez, the replacement hooker, wearing 14. Little stutter step from Rob Butler, who's had a good game, the big man, in wearing 17 today. Rodriguez again, shifts it back inside. Darting towards the line is Greg Richards. Is there another try for Toulouse here? Rodriguez. Lacans throws a dummy, but Riley didn't buy it. Former teammates at Featherstone, those 2. Dean and Lacans. Oh, Ashall-Bott pops one up. Can Toulouse crash over the line? Referee's got a good view of this. I think he's held up, and he is. Good spot by the official. So Toulouse will go back and start again 10 metres out. Shorrocks is going to kick. Oh, it's tapped backwards. It's play on. It's Hurst has lost it, and have Toulouse scored here? The ball's come out. The referee's going to say play on. Toulouse, Oldham, sorry, I've got it back. Hurst must have held on. Now, was that a high shot? Dudson's barking at the referee. He really doesn't need to be doing that. But he's staying out there. It's Ben Forster coming off and Ryan Lannon going on. So Gill needs to calm himself down here.